Instructions for Aid to the Church in Needs Mobile Phone Challenge. This challenge can be run any time of the year, but especially during Lent, and can be run in your school, prayer group, parish, university, place of work, or even among a group of friends or as an individual. You'll see different resources on this video which will help you to run the group in whatever setting you are and show you how to use the different materials that are on offer. What is this challenge? It's quite simple, that we give up something that really matters for 24 hours and raise money through sponsorship so we can donate that money to projects supported by Aid to the Church in Need in Lebanon. We go without our mobile phones for 24 hours and we offer up this sacrifice to God for those people that we are raising money for. In Lebanon, Aid to the Church in Need works hard with the church to support Syrian refugees, those suffering as a result of the economic crisis and the bombings in 2020. Without Aid to the Church in Need's intervention, many people there would have nothing. So Aid to the Church in Need provides funds for emergency aid, building projects, help with accommodation, counselling, faith programmes, food kitchens, help for sisters who work with orphans and abandoned children, projects to help the elderly, projects for a psychiatric hospital, and many more. So this is where your sacrifice and the money you raised will go. Here's how it works. When you decide that you're going to do the challenge, set a date and then send out the promotional video to your friends and family, and maybe some of them will join in too. If you're running this as a leader in a school or a parish, then show other participants like the class or the year group or the members of a prayer group the presentation that introduces the challenge so they can understand where the money is going and why they're doing it. You can then point participants to Aid to the Church in Need's website where you can download sponsor forms. If you are running this in a school or with teenagers or with a confirmation group, you can do the ACN Mobile Phone Challenge activity. This is an infographic which explains prayer, fasting and almsgiving and links it to what they're doing with the challenge. There's a sheet where the students can look at the graphics and then they can do one of their own or colour in a blank one. There's also some sheets with mobile phones on it, and these are for participants to write down what they feel like during the day. So throughout the day they can record the different things and the different times where they feel like picking up their mobile phone. This is to encourage them to pray for the people of Lebanon for the projects at the times when they're either bored or really feeling that they're missing their mobile phones. If you're running it in a group, there's another sheet that the group can sign up to cover 40 days. So that would mean if a class were to do it, each member of the class could sign up for one day and then maybe try and get some of their family members involved so that 40 days are covered and they can write their names and their dates on each one of those. There's one that's part filled in to show you how to do it, and then there's a blank one that you could use for your own group, for your own class or university or parish group or whatever you're using it with. Once you have completed the challenge, there are 2 prayer services that you can use with your groups. The first one is a prayer service based on the needs that we all have in life to survive and how Aid to the Church in Need provides those different things for the people in Lebanon. The service also invites us to look at different areas of our own lives and what we need and to offer them to God as well. The second prayer service invites us to meditate on our contact lists in our mobile phones. And through that, we're asked to pray for every single person on our mobile phone contacts and for the different groups that we're part of, and also to reflect on the ways in which we use our mobile phone and to offer them all to God.